you're suffering from chronic UTIs and you're getting literally nowhere and are looking for some other ideas on what you can do at home, here is a list of things that have worked for me on my 14-year journey. As a quick little disclaimer, I am not a doctor, not a nurse, not in schooling at all, so take that as you will. Everything I'm mentioning is something that has worked for me personally, but I recommend that you do your research, find out what you think is best for you. Everyone is different, and I know that we all just want some answers. Let's get into it. Daily routine has changed my life quality entirely. I use this Dim Elite supplement. It is like a natural herb hormone balancer, and I can say that I have seen a huge difference while being on it. I used to have really bad hormonal acne, I wasn't sleeping super solid, and I noticed that if I run out or I don't take it for whatever reason, I start to get very uncomfortable and I do feel like a flare could come back. So I highly recommend trying something maybe similar, especially if you notice that your flares are coinciding with certain times of your cycle. That's kind of how I narrowed it down. I was like, I am always flaring at this one point. A good probiotic, I take Euro every day. It has vaginal pH balancing. It's got all the good flora that you're wanting to put back in there after those heavy rounds of antibiotics. I use this one. I also used Love and Wellness's Good Girl probiotics, which I highly recommend as well. Recently added this little gem to my routine. I recently read about it and I was like, I should try it because I'm having tons of irritation. It's a victory oil / vulva balm. It helps with like keeping things moisturized, happy, healthy, thriving. I've really loved having it. Definitely read up on the reviews. I have 4 oils that I absolutely live by. I take Yeast X pretty regularly. It does what it sounds like it does. It helps with your yeast levels, balances. It supports healthy yeast balance. What I do is I will open up the dropper. I'll get 2 full of these and I will put it into just like a veggie capsule. So they open right up, you put in the tincture, close it. I make 2, and then I take it with like a full 16-ounce water bottle. I just don't want to have to taste the oils. I use oil of oregano, which is like nature's antibiotic. Super, super helpful. It's not gonna replace a doctor's antibiotic. I do know that much, but this is super helpful, especially with prevention. So like if you're starting to feel a certain type of way, immediately I get 1 dropper's worth of it. I put it like 3/4 of the way into the veggie capsule, and then I'll put like a dilution oil in there, olive oil or avocado oil, almond oil, whatever. And then I'll drink that, just 1 of those capsules with the oregano oil because it's very strong and it can burn. Take it with the full bottle of water, help it flush everything out. I do make like a feel-good cocktail using corn silk oil. I always make sure it's alcohol free. I don't want any more irritants going on than I need, but yeah, corn silk oil, and then I use 100% tart cherry juice for inflammation, the 100% cranberry juice for just flushing everything out. I make sure that it's no added sugar. You want the glass organic, 100% no sugar, because the yeast and bacteria is just gonna feed on that sugar, so try and knock out as much of that as you can. The last of my 4 oils is called Buchu oil. They even labeled it as urinary, and it has helped me with like all of the symptoms. So the burning, the urgency, the fullness, it just really helped getting back to where I wanted to be. So that one is not mentioned very much, and I really recommend you look into it. The only thing I have heard is that it can mess with your stomach. I didn't personally have any issues, but somebody I know that I referred that to them, they said like, yeah, it was a little tough on the stomach, but it helped her as well. So good to know. When I am doing cleansing in the shower, I use this Love and Wellness, the pH balancing cleanser. Don't go crazy with it, but I do want something to just like, a lot of people argue you just like should let it do its thing, but I wanted something. When it comes to yeast, I also use the Love and Wellness, the Killer suppositories. This is not sponsored, I'm just obsessed with them, just so you guys know. It's really helped me if I feel any certain type of way right before bed. I will use this, lay down for the evening, and when I wake up, it usually has helped a lot. My last tip that I have for you guys is kind of like, look into it, because I read it a long time ago, I tried it, it worked for me, but I know if you go too far, it can make you sick. So I use baking soda, like 1/4 teaspoon, so a very tiny amount. I will put it in the bottom of a cup. I will fill it up a little bit with warm water, make it dissolve, take it like a shot, and then follow it with another 16 ounces of water. And it's just a good flush, and I know it like neutralizes the tract and makes it hard for bacteria to stick and whatnot. It can be dicey. That's everything that I use. The only last thing I will mention, I do have an autoimmune disorder with connective tissues that causes inflammation and things like that. So when it comes to the inflammation, I make sure I have turmeric going on at some point during the day. I have a really good turmeric supplement that I have linked in my link tree. Check it out, read the reviews if you're dealing with inflammation like crazy, even in your joints. Like, it's just helpful in general. My sister swears by the Live It Up Golden Hour, which I haven't tried yet, but oh, I want to try it so bad. And she is like basically a single mom of 3. Her husband's army and he is go, 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 busy, busy, busy. So she is just strung out, tired. We have the same autoimmune connective tissue disorder, so she's got high inflammation. She said that she's sleeping better, her joints feel better. It's been a noticeable difference, and that's huge coming from her, so I am definitely getting on it and trying it. Not sponsored at all, just know that people are seeing like active results with this for inflammation, so it cannot hurt. That's what I have, you guys. I hope that some of this helps, gave you some direction to look into other options. There are Facebook groups, support groups. There are so many options. If you are needing a community, I know a ton of them. Please comment below. I can give you some links. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know if you need anything, and I will see you next time. Bye.